Earth signs, either someone didn't want you to pay attention to the details and you did, or if you had to do something or you submitted something and it was falsified, you didn't pay attention to the details. Okay, and this is not about details. You could be self-doubting yourself when it comes you could be doubting yourself when it comes to your work or something that you're trying to build. Maybe you're starting to feel like, okay, well, there's this self-limiting beliefs like, okay, well, this is not really working as good, or I don't know, I should do more, or whatever the case may be. Get out of that. It's your perspective. Okay, what's going on with Earth signs? This is for today. Okay, so there's a mental challenge, but I feel like you're able to break free from whatever this is. Just literally let it go. Whatever this thought process is, let it get out of it. Because you have some type of balance, some type of security and or peace. It's like, damn, I'm on the edge. Like, you know, anything else happen, I may not have no more finances, or I may not have this and the third, or I may not. It's just something that you're in your head about. Yeah, but I feel like, again, you're able to break free from whatever this is. You're just overwhelmed. There may be somebody around you who's giving up. Okay, this could be an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Leo, heavy on a Leo, a Virgo, maybe even a Capricorn. What are they giving up on? Anything that they feel like is moving towards a milestone, a celebration. It's kind of like, you know what, it just is what it is. They may have a relationship with a fire sign or a water sign, maybe even a Gemini. And whatever this happens to this relationship, is not working out, or it's not going to. This is going to cause them to juggle and or having to refocus on themselves. If they created a home, a person, a baby, or whatever the case may be, they're going to have to work through it. But the relationship itself is not working. They also could have abandoned you. They could have walked away from you for a relationship or for someone else that they thought was going to be successful. This could be someone that was similar to you, or they act like they were similar to you. And now they're slowly but surely getting some type of clarity about that person and who their friends are, or how they get around in the community themselves. And it's like, dang, I supported somebody that was just an imagination. They could be following you. I don't know if somebody's like tracking your car, following you, or they're like watching what you're doing. They're going through your phone. Like somebody's like, or maybe somebody's just watching you online. Like they're following you from a secret account. I don't know. But this past person, again, feel like they went and charmed somebody, or they fell for some type of imagination. And again, they got to go through this pregnancy, but whatever this is, it's like a mental ruin. It's just a waste of time and or money at this point. They know it. Okay. Alright, what else we got for Earth signs? There could be something of the past that makes you happy. You could also just be around your child, and maybe you're seeing what they create, or some type of skill that they have. They're starting to recover something, and you're like, okay, well, this is not really traditional, but you know, whatever. Or they're trying to do something, they're reaching a milestone, and it's not really traditional, or something like that. There's an actual past person that's watching you create something. They want to restart when it comes to you, but you know that this person is not going to be committal when it comes to anything systematic, even if it's a friendship. They don't uphold their end. They actually get you in your head. They have you in like mental thoughts of like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work, or yeah, I don't know about. You need to stay away from this person. All right, let's see what sign this is. Somebody also could be trying to pull up on you. What sign should you stay away from? This could be a Cancer, a Leo, an Aries, a Pisces, an Aquarius, or a Capricorn. Okay, you could currently not have your child right now, but be thinking about, okay, like when it's my turn, or whenever I have to go pick them up, whatever, how do I get something to work? Maybe you feel like there's some type of conflict or tension between the person that you would go towards initially, especially if this is an air or a water sign. You're not getting overly frustrated by the scenario, the situation, especially while you're, you know, in front of the kid. If you are the person that has the child, and that's, you know, that's your co-parent, it seems like y'all have a balanced relationship. You may be trying to discipline or have some more structure and or authority when it comes to the child. Overall, it seems fine. You may be wanting a vacation, or maybe feel like you need one. There's some type of emotions or something that you haven't really been able to release because you got other things on your plate. So you kind of been waiting, and it's like, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. You're trying to juggle other things that you feel like is more valuable. Things that's higher up on your priority. Okay. So there's a past friend around you. They feel like they have everything that they need when it comes to making a decision. They're just not sure how it's going to go. They did something outside the box, and now they want to get out of their head about it. It's like, okay, I just want to have peace with the decision that I made. They want to recover. There was some type of secret relationship, and honestly they're embarrassed by it. It was never really successful. It was never going to work out, but somehow they thought that they could help them recover with you, or that you would recover practically, or you know, and if you did, you know, you got the type of celebration that would make you end up looking stupid in the end, because then you have to figure out that they were behind something, or they were doing something behind the scenes. It's like you had a friend, right? They try to backdoor you, in a sense of they went to go deal with somebody that you were dealing with, and maybe at one point you thought this was practical. Yeah, I can get married to this person, we can be together, whatever the case may be. It wasn't working out. This friend said, like, okay, well, I'm gonna go mess with this person, I'm gonna go talk to this person, so that way if you go back to this person and be successful, you'll end up looking stupid. They wanted to play the long game. Yeah. And so they wanted you to be looking over your shoulders and be confused about your relationships and how things are going to balance out. But I don't think you're worried about it, because there's somebody else. You could even have options. You're going to have an air sign and an earth sign. Honestly, there may be 3. There may be a fire sign as well that wants to move forward. Something about a dog could be important. You could have picked up an animal. Like, let's say you were driving in the car somewhere and like you were just randomly doing something, you picked up an animal. Maybe you were in your head about this at one point. You're like, oh, but I gotta get something to work. When you did that, something started working in your favor. You started to get some type of good karma, or you're about to get some balance from that, and you're about to be emotionally satisfied. I know that was real specific and random. All right, be careful while you're driving. Also, there could be a like a cautionary wet sign somewhere, so be careful while you're walking around that. Like, somebody could be moving too fast and they go down a road, or they go somewhere, a detour or something that's they're not paying attention. What's going on for earth signs? You could be celebrating. There's going to be some type of recovery from your finances, from some type of loss. Maybe you've been having to hold yourself under some type of restriction because you didn't know how things were going to kind of come together for you. So it's like, okay, because I have the self-doubt, I need to have something in my background. I need to have something that I can at least depend on in case I have to move forward, in case something doesn't go in my favor. But I feel like now your things about to balance out. You're about to see how something gets back into you. There also could be someone who's trying to make a decision. This could be a Pisces or an Aries. Maybe they're trying to plan with you. They're like, okay, well, yeah, I can support your stability. I can support you long term. I can do this at a third. They may come off as overly protective. They may see you as somebody who's emotionally secure and calm and intuitive. They want to change any kind of guard or defenses that you have towards them. But the issue is you broke free from any type of like bad opportunities when it comes to relationships, and maybe you still consider this one to be one. So it's like, okay, well, I'm not saying this is all bad or all good, but I'm just kind of leaving this alone. The idea that it could be toxic, I'm just gonna walk away, and that may leave them conflicted. But at the same time, you're communicating with other people. You have other options, so I don't think it bothers you that bad. All right, confirmations, earth signs. So there's something that you're not speaking out about, or somebody needs to speak up and tell you about, and they're not speaking up. The right people are on the way, okay? You can be defensive right now when it comes to people. Go to that event. You may meet somebody there, or you're going to be feeling very welcome when you go. All right, there's a new bait out here, even if you don't see it as of yet, or you're just keeping it quiet. Somebody's still working on something, or they're still trying something, okay? You will trust this new person. They're going to definitely want to cuddle you and make you feel really good, okay? You could be trying to skip the healing stage. Take it only if it resonates. Somebody's trying to get you pregnant. Unfortunately, either it worked and you're not going to like the situation, or unfortunately, it didn't work and they're going to be upset about it. All right? Somebody has so many questions on how you know and or do something. Something could be irking your last nerves. You could be frustrated. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to get something completed, or I'm just trying to get something done, and something is interrupting you or bothering you, or just something's frustrating you, okay? Watch whatever you touch turn to gold, especially when you put the effort and the energy towards it. Talk. Somebody will listen. There's something that you're holding back from. There's some type of destruction, or something will be destructed, especially if it was about a lie. Don't give up on yourself. Don't leave something, okay? Hold on to it. There's a family secret that's coming out, or you're holding on to a family secret. Somebody loves your laugh and your smile. So there's no need to be paranoid over your teeth or just in general. All right? Final confirmations. Something's going to be approved for you. Alright? If somebody try to do something against you, it backfired. Something's going to be wide open. Okay? Something didn't go in their favor. I'm telling you, it backfired. Somebody's ready to explore now that they have some type of multiple streams of income and or love. Somebody's going to come to you, but they may be trying to come to you to trigger you. Okay? This could be a Pisces. Someone with the initial T. They could be in love with someone else and they feel like you have some type of urgent hold on them somehow, some way. Maybe they need a treatment plan and they're not really taking their pills or something's going on. Alright, they could be trying way too hard with somebody that you're not even interested in. Just let this go. Alright, something's not going to happen until you leave and or walk away from a situation completely. There is someone that you need to let them in slowly because it seems like a romantic date is out here. Enjoy it. Okay, somebody could be selling this. Somebody could have lied and said that you sell this. I don't know, but now they're coming back to beg.